Hello, Michael here. I wanted to invite you to read my book. My book is in the category of self-help. My book is about my life and the struggling of depression. Depression affects millions of people on the planet and lurks within, just waiting for the right trigger in your life to happen. Does this sound kind of familiar? Or have you ever heard of anything like that before? This is why my book starts with the story. The story is how we got where we are and why. I can tell you this is the first huge step in a recovered life. It is one of the most powerful steps of knowing how we got somewhere in order to get out. Doctors don't know. They don't know my situation. They don't feel like me or you. Medications, they may work, but they don't know my story. They have one function, what it's made for. And what's the difference and why? The story is powerful. Power number one that you have is the story, and it's yours. And unfortunately, nobody can take it away from you. And you're the only one that has to live it exactly the way your life is. Yeah, there's similar stories out there for sure. But what am I going to do about my story and your story? This is very powerful for you in your life and your recovery. I did a life research on why I feel like this daily, leading to getting involved in groups of people that have all these similar stories and life we share. I find a common denominator we all had together and found not only I had depression, but heart attack level of anxiety, PTSD when relapsing, extreme fears, extreme worry, tremblings, terror-related issues, isolation, internal pressure, panic, blackouts, missing functions of memory, bipolar, psychotic disorders, trauma-related disorders, concentration problems, personality disorders, and all the things that are related. Then I attempted 3 times suicide and actually was confused on why it never worked. Your power number 2 is identifying what these issues are. Exactly and truly, though. Letting them sink in and really accepting it. How do I deal with that? Or should I even really deal with that? Your power number 3 is medication. I know many others and my own life experience with medications. They switch them all the time. They up and down the dosage. They recommend other things, combine them, and take them anyway. It seems like we live a life experimenting with drugs and hope for a different outcome, don't we? It's pretty common that they do that. Is this your experience with it also? It helps, right? But it doesn't work. It's not the solution. I know I have done 10 years myself. If it does work a little bit, depression comes back, doesn't it? It creeps up on us, doesn't it? But when it comes back, it's deeper. Doesn't it feel like that? We sink a little farther. I explain why are the good things and why they don't work and why they do work. What's the difference? And why is that? I tell you, I got some hope for you. Understanding all this, and I am no doctor and way far from a mastermind in neurology, but we can get through it knowing we are human. And we're the only ones on a planet that have the ability to change. Right? We're the only ones that can do that. I've learned if you wake up each day and believe it is possible, we can make it to the end. In my book, I explain and help in the reasons why and how this can bring joy to your life. Just one more step. God bless you.